How's everybody doing out there? First of all, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Crystal Age Technology screens using nanotechnology gain. Now, usually, like I said, I don't like to do these demonstrations, but when somebody is going to cut corners and do fake demonstrations and then try to slander our technology by saying they're doing the same thing we're doing, we're going to analyze your video. So let me show you something right here. So this is Mr. Jamie's CG8. He claims to do the same demonstration we just did. I'm going to show you a few things in the video which you can see exactly where he's cutting a lot of corners. So first things first, if you look at the light, or actually the environment, you'll notice, like I said, the back of the wall pretty much tells the entire story, exactly how much light is in the environment. So as we move up, because I'm not going to play any sound, I don't do sound in videos, I don't play people's recording their voices on the internet. It's like so, it's very unprofessional. So you'll see he has it in a dark environment. He's showing off his screen. Now we're going to move up here a bit, alright, to where he's going to be showing off the light. He's claiming he's doing the same challenge we're doing, so we're going to show you, Mr. J, where you failed at your attempt. Now see the light that he's showing? Alright, brings it up. That's where he has it sitting at. Now look at where the lamp is at. See the gap difference? There's a gap difference between here and there. Our lamps in the challenge were sitting right up on top of the screen. The same level as the screen. Now see the overhead light he has? The overhead light he has, probably there's a low light in there. I'll tell you why, because like I said, and also too, let me show you about the windows. Now you open up the windows, I'm going to show you something. See the awning right there? That awning is going to block a ton of light. The direct light that should be coming in, the awning is going to block that. So if you notice, if you look right here, there is not much light in contact with the screen. It's still dark here, and it's still dark there. This entire area is supposed to be highly well lit if you were doing the challenge. Look where the so-called spotlight. Now for that spotlight to be able to have that much power, this entire area should be well illuminated. This entire area should be bright. It should be bright. So he has people concentrating on the power of this particular spotlight. But if this spotlight was a true spotlight and had that much power, this entire area behind it would be well lit. That's what that spotlight's designed to do. It's designed to illuminate the entire area where you work. It's not going to be much of a spotlight if you're not getting that much light. So that tells you right there that either he has the setting down low. So these are things we can see in the video. Now, turns it on, and as you can see, it's still dark. So it's not at the same level. You see where it's washing out? His screen is washing out right there. That's where it starts to wash out, right there. Alright? So if you look right here, you'll see that the top area right here is still dark. Now he's going to take the lamp, and keep in mind where the windows are at. When you have windows and your screen actually sits pushed back, that means the window light is bypassing. Alright, now you see where the lamp is sitting? Nowhere near the screen. That was not the challenge. You faked the challenge. You were supposed to have 3 lights across that screen. Now I want you to look right here. We're going to pause right there. The screen he has is washing out. The light where he has a lamp is supposed to be at the same level as the screen. That's the challenge. The challenge is you do the exact same demonstration that we just did. Now, for that spotlight to be illuminating that much light, this entire area from all the way across here should be well lit. I want you to look at the environment. Look how dark it is. See how dark it is right here? All this should be well lit. Now I'm going to show you the difference between our environment. See right here? Now I'm going to show you the windows right here. The windows, the reason why the windows is not affecting that screen, number one, there's an awning right here that's blocking majority of most of the light right there. Number two, first of all, the screen's sitting back here. So any light coming through, it's not going to be to come around and curve and hit the screen. It's going to bypass and go straight past the screen. He should have had the, if he was going to do a window demonstration, that screen should have been right here on the edge of that window so the light could actually hit the screen. Oh, and if you notice, look at the time of day. This is all the stuff we can analyze on the video within minutes. Judging by the time of day, the sun is casting on the opposite side. So basically it's got to be around 12 o'clock noon. If not, all this down here, all this would be well lit right around the window. That'll be well lit. So it's got to be around 12 noon. Now if you notice, look at the screen right here. It's washed out. Right along here, it's blurred. Right along here, it's washed out. You're supposed to see a crisp image. And if you notice where the light is hitting right here, it's only hitting the bottom area right here. So let me bring my mouse a little bit here so you can see it's only hitting the bottom area right here. So it's not hitting the entire screen. That's why it has a light down low. So these are things we can pick up in the demonstrations when we watch them. Now you see how poorly lit that environment is, and pretty much that's probably a 60-watt bulb right there. Now, I'm going to show you how we do it on our end. This is a fail, Jamie. I'm sorry, but that's a fail. We're going to go downstairs. My weights. We're going to go downstairs. I'm going to show you my environment compared to his environment. Well, this is how much light my environment pulls in. Alright, so we'll start. This is a difference between my environment and his environment. You see how dark his environment is? This is how much light my overhead light generates. Now the challenge was you were supposed to have 3 lights. They call it the wall, I call it the wall light challenge, which means all 3 lights have to be at the same level as the screen. You can't have them down low. They have to be at the same level as the screen. And if you notice, there is no washout anywhere in the screen. Nice and bright, there the lights are. Look how much light we have in the environment alone. Now, I'm going to show you something that you didn't notice about, we didn't put in the demonstration, but you will notice it now. My projector, from where it sits back 8 feet from the screen. So we're 8 feet from the screen and a fully lit environment. And there's my screen. And let me show you how much light is in contact with the screen, so you can see up close. Now I want you to look at the distance on where the lamps are in contact. They're right in line with the screen all the way across. We don't have them sitting down low. Now look at the background of my wall. If you're going to do a demonstration, if you're going to try to mimic our technology, you're going to try to downgrade our technology, at least do the exact same demonstration we just did. No cutting corners, the exact same demonstration. Now my projector sits back 8 feet from the screen. I have 3 lamps at 100 watts for each bulb. They are sitting right up on top of the screen. Now the distance on where your floodlight was standing was about right here. My lamps sit this close to the screen. Now if I take this one out, I want you to look at something. Watch my hand. I want you to look at the distance on where the light is sitting from the screen. Like I said, if you're going to mimic our work and try to say that you're doing the same thing we're doing and you're saving people tons of money, do the exact same demonstration. Do not cut corners. Now, I'll show you something. I'll take this light out. I'll take this light out. And I'll show you alone my everyday lighting that I have in my environment. This light right here generates 10 times more light than the ceiling light he has in this demonstration. Look how much lighting I have in the demonstration. And 8 feet back. See how close that sits? You see how close that sits? If you're going to do the demonstration, do it right. So I'm cutting these corners. If you notice, you see no discoloration. No discoloration. The only thing you see is the bulb. If you look at the bottom, up close, no discoloration. It looks fantastic. All right, again, Mr. J, you have failed at your demonstration. You have tried to cut corners to make your screen seem like it was something that it isn't. I would suggest if we give you a challenge, please try to do the challenge exactly the same way we did in the demonstration. I'm Kenneth Burke from Crystal Edge Technology Screen using nanotechnology gain, showing you that we do things on a different level. Other people may try to do things on our level, but as I said, you see in the demonstration, we do things in a totally different environment. Our technology is far better than what you have seen on the internet. And like I said, if everybody has the same thing we have, you should have no problem doing the exact, and I should say this one more time, exact same demonstration. Keep in mind that even with his light being at pretty much where his light was sitting, was I say about right here from the screen. So even from right there from the screen, his screen started to wash out. These lights actually kiss the screen. So it's a difference. All right, again, thank you all for your time. I have to go. I have a paint on demonstration due in a couple of minutes. Hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. The new screen paint will be launching on Friday.